how good it is to be in the presence of the Lord. My soul rejoices in the presence of the King. So refreshing, so refreshing. There's no place I'd rather be than in the presence of the King. Hey, oh, how good it is, yeah, to be in the presence of the Lord. My soul, yeah, in the presence of the King. So refreshing, so refreshing. There's no place, yeah, in the presence of the King. Hey, oh, how good it is to be in the presence. My soul rejoices, yeah, in the presence of the King. So refreshing, so refreshing. There's no place I'd rather be than in the presence of the King. Woo! Here we go. Makes me wanna sing, makes me wanna shout, makes me wanna holler. Makes me wanna sing, makes me wanna shout, makes me wanna holler. Throw up my hands, hey. Throw up my hands, woo. Come on, so it makes me wanna sing, say. Makes me wanna sing, hey. Makes me wanna shout, makes me wanna holler. Holler. Presence of the Lord, my soul rejoices in the presence of the King. So refreshing, so refreshing. There's no place I'd rather be than in the presence of the King. Just clap your hands. Come on.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Hey man, you done took me back this morning, boy. When I used to run sound for the worship center, I could tell what everybody was doing in these songs. Like they all had a routine, and at different parts of the song, the different stuff they was doing makes me want to sing. And I could see Brittany jumping. I could see RC back there on the bass. Right. Oh yeah, you didn't got me moving this morning.
Got you moving.
Yeah.
And look, to God be the glory.
Man, see what happened when you had legends on the show?
It makes you feel inspired, huh?
Yeah, you had legends on the show. Now on Friday, now Monday morning, we in here.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. In the studio with the co-owner of P360 Studios, the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm just happy to be here.
That's it. That's it.
That's why you got breakfast on the table.
I walked in the door. I said, am I in the right studio?
Right. Are we in the right studio? Look, I had to look back over my shoulder because I didn't know. I didn't know.
You got to notice the table is a little more cleaner and a little more.
Okay. I said, look, the cup's full of mints. I know.
Right.
Jesse had a great Mother's Day.
Man. he done took all the Mother Day goodies.
Right. Yeah.
Are you gonna eat those mints? No, I'll take them.
He was at the tab after the Mother's Day brunch. Like, let me get these.
No, you know what? I actually took money out of my pocket and went to the store and purchased mints and breakfast treats and juices and nice things.
Hey man, we appreciate it.
I vacuumed the floor and
we gonna have to
cleaned up some things.
He did.
We still just for experimental purposes only. We still gonna check the motherboard to make sure they ain't missing no muffins or no mints. He done robbed every church got the candy lady. He done robbed the candy lady.
Right. Put your praise up.
Throw up my hands. Her hands is up in her pockets.
Give me your candy.
No man, we appreciate it.
I would never.
We appreciate it, bro.
Oh my goodness. Good morning to each and every one of you. Shout out to the grinders, man. We appreciate you guys being with us, man. We have been on the air since December, and man, it's been amazing. It's been a great ride to be around some amazing individuals here in the studio, man. Just good people, good fun, good laughter. Just, man, enjoying the ride, should I say?
Man, no doubt. And just think, I came on as like I was the test guest.
Test guest.
I was the test guest.
The test guest.
And now look at me.
You got stuck.
Shout out to all the mothers too for Mother's
Man,
Day.
absolutely,
man.
Yeah.
What did you mothers do? No.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, 419-740-0433. Call in, let us know how your Mother's Day was, man. Yeah. Man, heart goes out to those who have lost their mothers.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the reality of it is that, when your mom is gone, she's gone. And that's one thing that I really try to tell the youth, DJ Impress that I work with. Like, why would you disrespect the one that gave birth to you, man? That don't even make sense.
I say it all the time. Like, there's certain things that you kind of take for granted, and sometimes your parent could be one of them because parents love you like unconditionally. So no matter what you do, you feel like they're gonna be there. And then the way that the world is supposed to work, one day they might not be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the way it's supposed to work because we are supposed to bury our parents.
Right.
And there's no pain like losing someone who loves you unconditionally, be it a mother, a father, you know what I mean? And so it's a reality. And what I try to tell kids is, man, enjoy the time that you're spending with your parents because they only want the best for you. Right now, you don't understand. You think they're being hard on you. But when you get older and, you know, when you're a kid, man, you like, oh, man, she's so strict. But you learn to appreciate it and you understand all the stuff she was keeping you out of or he was keeping you out of. So,
Right.
man, I cherish my mom. Matter of fact, next Saturday
it's going down.
we gonna pitch a wang dang doodle. It is my mother's birthday was actually Wednesday, but we're doing the party next Saturday, and we had it at one spot, and then we had to move it because so many people were RSVPing, right? Why did my mama come over yesterday? Like, we might have to move it again. I'm like, Mama, the party is Saturday. And she was like, you know, she had invited like maybe 150 people, but she got over 200 RSVP. I said, how
did that happen?
Right, that's what I said. I said, Mama, I know, like, you want to accommodate everybody.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's got to be a cutoff for food purposes and all of that kind of stuff. So what we'll do is the people that you invited, because she said somebody was making a flyer and passing it out at church and all this stuff. I'm like, how do you invite somebody else?
That's what happens at church.
And I'm the person that be like, nah, we're not doing that. The people that you invited and RSVP is going to take precedent. We appreciate everybody coming. I mean, that just shows how much, you know, people really appreciate my mom. But the people that you invited is going to take, and everybody else, we appreciate you coming, but you just got to fall in where you fall in. You know what I mean? And I would hate to move it a third time, especially a week before the party. And then people don't show up and then we be done moved it and lost money and all that stuff. But it's your 75th. Whatever you want to do, we gonna do it.
Right.
We gonna make it happen.
Because I reached out to Aunt Fern. I told her, yeah, I'm here. You know, I'm there. So we say all of that to say this, ladies and gentlemen. You know, as you can hear, DJ Impress love his mom. Of course, I love my mom.
Oh, man.
You know, Jesse loves his mom. But I tell these youth that I work with, I said, if I lose my mom, I'm gonna be lost.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be lost because now I got to navigate totally different,
right? And
navigating without her, man, it's going to be hard.
And I'm over 50, so you know what I mean. I appreciate having, you know, the 53 years that I
you gotta think about that.
I don't think you know what I mean. But you know, it's like I said, being happy. Like, my mom is like one of my biggest supporters. When I do like the movie nights, my mom pull up. When I'm doing parties, my mom pull up. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it so much. So
this is what I always think about. Like, I lost my father in 2013. I was only 35 years old.
Yeah,
and I keep saying, like, that was way too young to lose, you know, a parent. Like, my father was only 57. I was 35. Like, I was not even at the point to where I was proud of what I was, you know, accomplishing.
Yeah.
The last text message I got from him was, I got hired into Chrysler, and he sent me a text. He said, you know, I'm very proud of you, and he said, this is a prayer that's answered. So this is something that he'd been praying for. But I wanted him to see what this is right here, because I know this would have been something that he would have been absolutely a part of,
right,
and involved in any kind of way. And I can't imagine not having my mother there to support and to give encouraging words or just be there.
Right.
Like, every year I have Mother's Day at my house.
Okay.
And I feel so bad this year because we didn't do it at my house. I didn't host it and because, you know, we've been working and her mother has been sick,
right,
and dealing with ALS and all this stuff. So and she can't you know, get around as much. So we did it at her mother's house.
Okay.
But, you know, it's not the same.
Right.
Because I want to feel like I'm, you know,
right,
catering and
right,
doing all this, cooking and everything. So I just felt bad that I couldn't do that again. But I won't let that happen again.
Right.
I don't want that feeling.
You don't want that feeling,
But that's because I appreciate her.
Right.
And all the years that she's done and dealt with. I was a good teenager, though. I wasn't the one to talk back and all this stuff, but
sure, you were a good teenager.
Right.
We gonna have to have her call in.
Right. Yeah, have her tell the real story of Jesse Coleman.
Seriously, it was my brothers. It wasn't me. It was my brothers. But yeah, I think everyone should appreciate their parents, but especially their mother.
No doubt.
Pastor Sweeney said something Sunday, Dr. Sweeney said something Sunday that he was working 3 jobs while Pastor Sweeney was at home with the kids.
Okay.
So he worked 3 jobs, and he said he was left at home one day with the 3 kids. And he said,
different.
He said, there's no way you should celebrate what I do in my 3 jobs, because what you do at home is 10 times the job that I do
Right.
every day. So yeah.
I'd be at work working, but I'd be at home. Like, sit down. If you don't, boy, get over here. If you don't sit,
You know what your name is. You sit down.
You heard me, but you called my brother. You knew who I was talking to. Yeah. My mom, man. My mom was the kind of person. My mom didn't yell. Right, the matter my mom got, the choir that she got.
Yeah.
My mom is hilarious, man. So one thing I remember, we was like teenagers, and when she, how the big deep freezer that you keep meat in. I think I probably told this story before, but it was 4 teenagers, and we trying to bring this deep freezer out from the basement, right? And we tearing up walls and all that, and my mother gonna go, just move, I'll get it. Like, you a what? I want to say it. Ain't no way. But man, mom always worked it out some kind of way. She always worked it out.
Yeah. Thank God for the mothers. That's why I wished every amazing woman a happy Mother's Day, because guess what? You guys do make it do what it do.
Yeah. And I want to say this too. There are some mothers that's out here still trying to figure it out, right? You still got time to figure it out. You know what I mean? There is no rule book to raising kids. There's no blueprint. You can have 2 kids in the same house, and you can't parent them the same.
Right,
you know?
right.
Me and my brother is a testament to that. You know what I mean? But I say, as long as you are actively trying to do the best you can for your kids, man, kudos to you.
Right.
Kudos to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because there is no right or wrong way.
Nope.
It's all trial and error. Yep. I think it should be practicing instead of parenting.
Yes,
that
it
part.
should be called.
That part right
Just
there.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Got to figure it out. Man, ladies and gentlemen, again, or ladies, mothers, feel free to call in and let us know how your Mother Day was. Go ahead and flex. 419-740-0433. 419-740-0433. Call in and flex on what you got for Mother's Day. What they do so great for you that had you like, yeah.
And I want y'all to get it out y'all system, because on Father's Day, I don't want to hear no woman talking about,
I don't want to hear not another.
I'm the daddy. No, you're not. You're not the pappy.
I don't care how much you do for him. You're not the daddy.
You are not the pappy. Get it
You
out
are
now.
not. Get it out now.
Because Father's Day, June, when June comes,
Yeah,
I don't want to hear you talking about you the pappy.
Right. We ain't trying to hear none of that.
We're not going for it.
We ain't trying to hear none of that.
I don't understand that. I mean, I know some mothers do everything, and the father's not in the home or not doing as much as they should. But you still aren't the father.
Yeah.
Like a father plays a certain role in a kid's life.
That masculine aura, you know what I mean? It's funny, they had these videos like on TikTok and stuff where the mom is talking to the kid like, sit down, and the kid is doing whatever. And the dad be like, sit down. The kid sit right down. Like, you can't replace that, man.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. You can't, none whatsoever.
Again, I was born and I mean, I was raised in a single household, but I still, needed my pappy. You know what I mean? So again, June, women, I love y'all, but you are not that baby pappy. You hear me?
You are not. You're not
that baby pappy.
You are not. You are not. Man, so I don't know if anyone kind of been watching what's been going on in the news or on social media, man. But, man, people are getting fired up about the gutting of the voters' right. And, man, people is going in. And the one thing that I saw that blew my wig is the SEC. Did you see that?
No.
The SEC conference is doing a boycott.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's huge.
That
No,
is
because-
real. That they say they have made billions off of black athletes.
No doubt. Definitely.
And so they're saying now that they're shutting everything down pretty much. Like they're telling, those who have committed to decommit, like it's real.
Well, SEC is, and that's big because SEC, if you don't know what SEC, that's a southern, and normally the southern part of the country feels a certain type of way. So if they're to the point where, they fed up, it's a lot going on. Bro.
Yeah.
It is a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
shout out to the SEC. Man.
Yeah, man. So, so we got to stay consistent on talking about voting, but not just talking about it, being about it. So, one of the things that I thought over the weekend is I was like, I will challenge every city council person that's sitting right now
Okay.
to go within their districts, right? And have a contest on how many registered voters they can get in their district.
Okay.
I
know. I wish you'd have told me that Saturday because we was I had Vanessa with us.
Dr. Liddell, you're on the wrong Facebook account. You are using Canaan Manifested Word Church Facebook account.
Look.
Bishop Randall Parker.
See that's what happened when you spend Sunday at
Log
Jamaican
out.
reggae.
That's what happened. See there?
Don't tell nobody.
Look, payback. All right, payback.
There you go. Okay, she fixed it.
I wonder was she on assignment because I know if she come in here tomorrow and don't have no sauce.
Man, it's going.
We gonna have Dr. Baby Girl. I love you.
She said, "Don't start."
We trying to help you out. Look, Bishop Randall Parker already catching strays. We don't want to catch that from some of you posts
You
from the
something in the
church from the church's website.
Yeah. So,
And the FBI watching, so we got to
right.
Yeah.
The federales. She said, "I've been working since 4:30 a.m."
All right.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I got that clip that you, Sean. I got that clip that you sent me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at this clip.
Well, I can't do the video. Only
you can do the sound.
I can only do audio.
You do the audio. Okay, listen to the audio, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Eric Dawson speaking to the church.
My sisters and brothers of the cloth, this message is for you. I hope when you man or woman your pulpits, your rostrums, your podiums, your churches, your temples, your synagogues, your ashrams, that you speak about what is going on in this country in regard to the disenfranchisement of African American voters and the assault upon the constitutional right to vote in this country, the overtaking of white supremacy, of the premises of freedom, justice, equity, and equality in this nation. And so when you take to that pulpit, please don't do the usual thing of hooping and hollering. Please do that, but in service of a larger goal. Don't just talk about the theology of luxury or leisure, or on the internet speak to your people about lessons they can derive from entrepreneurial enterprises or commercial ventures, or how the faith is related to making you go on and move forward and be able to turn nothing into something. All of that is important, but more deeply important on this particular weekend. If you are not speaking about this, you are fatally irrelevant. You are incapable of mustering the powerful sensibilities and sensitivities and spiritual realities of your faith. Please don't spiritualize a material condition. Don't say, oh, that's about the world. That's about what man does, literally. That's about what they do in the secular world. We must be concerned about the spiritual. This is the spiritual. How can you say Jesus is the light of the world and people can't even keep their lights on? How can you say Jesus is the water and the stream of life and people can't even keep their water bill on? So for me and for you, I hope it is vitally necessary for us on this day, this weekend, going forward, to speak about the necessity of joining faith to the travesty we see going on. The extreme court ruling against the Voting Rights Act in a very serious way, gutting it, with the complicity of a jurist who should ostensibly be in our corner, but who has used his black skin to cover his own cowardice. This inability to acknowledge the central truth of race in this country, the central truth that pigment continues to determine the future trajectory of peoples, and the ability to even register our beliefs in this country. Yes, it is a going back, if you will, a reversion to a time of post-Reconstruction, when they denied the legitimacy of our claims to freedom after having served 240 some odd years enslaved in America, and then turning the clock back. You ever wonder what it was like to march with King or Ella Baker or Joanne Robinson or Diane Nash or Septima Clark or Ralph Abernathy or, Stokely Carmichael and Angela Davis back in the day, James Baldwin? This is your opportunity. This is what's going on now. What will you tell your children and grandchildren you did in 2026? Did you get caught in some nicety of spiritual interpretation? Did you get caught in some abstract engagement with heavenly and divine authority without the necessity of rooting it in the ground in which we live? Howard Thurman, the great mystic, said, the time and place of a person's life on earth is the time and place of his or her body. This is the time and place that we exist in this flesh that needs to be redeemed from the cacophony and the chaos of the extraordinary, if you will, repudiation of the fundamental right of black people to vote. And it is not simply that. Others are talking about repealing the 14th Amendment, birthright citizenship. We have a duplicitous and an extraordinarily divisive head of state who continues to reproduce the pathology of white supremacy, who continues to pick at the scabs and the wounds of a race that are still opened by the fresh intrusions of the instruments of law to do dastardly deeds to the body of politics and to the physical body of black peoples. So my brothers and sisters, and we know this is bigger than black versus white. This is right versus wrong. This is whether or not we're going to stand upon the principles of the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, the Magna Carta of our own particular, if you will, political orientation. It takes King Charles to come here to remind us of what the fundamental view of the Constitution should be, of politics should be. We are engaged in these abhorrent Republicans, right-wingers, who are seeking to turn the clock back. What will you say in your pulpit? What will you do with your particular moment? And please don't make it a passing phenomenon that you acknowledge on the way to a larger subject. This is the larger subject. Please be relevant. Please continue to inform the traditions of our politics by the moral vision of our religious beliefs. I'm not suggesting that we subordinate our politics to our religion. I don't want religion to be dictating the terms of what we do in the secular society. But you, as a person of faith, I want your philosophical, theological, ethical embodiment of the particular beliefs you inhabit to come out of your mouth, to be articulated with your rhetoric and your speech, so that you can compensate for the lack of acknowledgement of justice in the larger world, and take upon yourself your tongue as a vehicle for truth, your vocal cords as a highway for that belief to amplify throughout the country. My friends, please don't be irrelevant and speak about narrow sectarian concerns. Uplift the religious truths that motivate your particular understanding of God's presence in this world. and then speak to it with rigor, with righteousness, with resistance against injustice, and by uplifting the power and the love of the God we serve. My sisters.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Man, that was real deep.
That was real deep. And so when you hear that, right, what I hear in there is the word accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if people is pretending that this is not going on, but I am trying to do my part to get people aware of what's happening and how serious it's getting.
No doubt.
And if we, ladies and gentlemen, if we do not stick together and get involved, we are going to lose out. Our grandchildren are going to lose out, and our great-grandchildren are going to lose out. Those generations behind us will lose out, and there will be no opportunity given because we failed to show up at the polls, because we so concerned about having white parties, black party, jean party, birthday party, big hat party, cigar party. I mean, the list goes on and on. If we're going to party, let's party with a cause. If you're going to have worship in your church, make sure you put a designated person in your church that will have people to help register people to vote. Like, let's not make it church as usual. Let's not go by the schedule or the format of what's been going on for years. Let's begin to have these conversations from the pulpit and empowering people to understand how serious this is, because nothing changes, but nothing changes until something changes.
Right.
And we got to be serious, ladies and gentlemen, about what's going on, even right here in Lucas County, Ohio. Right here in Lucas County, Ohio. You know, I learned a lot from a shout out to Albert McEarl, shout out to Yvonne Harper, shout out to Councilwoman McPherson. I'm learning, and shout out to Ohio Unity Coalition.
Don't say PD.
Man, PD, like,
and
I'm
Anita
learning,
Madison.
like Anita Madison, like my wig is split.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they talk about in certain neighborhoods how bad the roads is, right? But one of the things that I learned is if you got a low turnout voter registration in the area, if you got 5%, they ain't gonna fix it.
Right.
So you can keep complaining about what the city is not doing, but when a person that's in leadership right now tell us he don't need our vote, he was absolutely right.
And I'll say this: somebody said something to me, and it hit a little different. They said that if things keep going the way they're going, our grandkids are going to be at a starting point where our grandparents were.
Wow.
As far as rights and stuff goes. You know what I mean? And we shouldn't have to go backwards. You know what I mean? We should never be looking backwards. So.
Right. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a commercial break. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studio, Toledo Arc, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Work Spa, and Work Spa. So before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
Spotlight.
Oh, where's Tyrone at? Where's Tyrone at? Oh, my goodness.
All right. So today for, my family spotlight, I am going to spotlight my Uncle Barry King, right?
Oh, Lord.
So Barry was, he was in the military. And after he finished his service, like a lot of military vets, he wasn't sure what he was going to do. So on his way home, this is back like when I want to say Greyhound, but it was like the company before Greyhound, when Greyhound was just getting started, right? They were responsible for getting people to and from places, but it was in a small city. And so the guy who was driving the bus, he was, he had a drinking problem. So he was always late. So when he was taking my uncle this time, he had some kind of medical emergency. So my uncle took over, right? And he knew the town like the back of his hand. So my uncle got the people to where they needed to go. So he was like, wow. They offered him a job. He was like, all right, he coming from the military. He didn't know what he was going to do. He was like, all right. And so the people on the bus was happy because now you know, the guy before was making them late everywhere. My uncle was getting them there on time, right? So he like, okay. So the people on the bus is happy, but the people in town is like this outsider coming in, taking jobs and stuff. So, you know, they wanted to sabotage my uncle, right? So they would do little stuff like put cones up, so you know, trying to make my uncle late because they know if he late so many times he gonna get fired. But the people on the bus like, nah, you know, you can just go ahead and run over the cones and all that because it ain't nothing on the other side, you know. So my uncle run, he get there on time. So they pulling everything out, right? So they got the Amish community involved, right? So now my uncle's going down the road, and then Amish people got livestock. You know, they like, you can run over the cones, but ain't gonna run over livestock. They got horses, donkeys, they got cows, they got chickens and all that stuff. So my uncle was like, he behind them, he blowing the horn, they not moving and all that. So he was late. So he's like, oh, y'all fooled me once, y'all not gonna fool me again. So what he did that night, he snuck into the Amish village and was trying to figure out how they make the livestock move. So what he saw was when they wanted the horses and stuff to move, they would just take their hat and smack the horse on the butt, and the horse would move out the way. He's like, oh, yeah, I got them wrong, right? So now he get on the road, pull up livestock all over the road. So he gets up close to the horse, and when he go to smack the horse on the butt, his hat fell out his hand, and the wind blew it to the front of the bus. And, you know, he was trying to catch it and accidentally hit the gas and ran over a donkey. And then he got fired because he was the first person to actually bust a cap in somebody's ass.
Wait a minute.
Bust a cap in somebody's
Tyrone, come get your boy. Come get your boy, Tyrone. Jesse, where can they find us?
Oh, my God. You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows. And one more thing. If you want to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, send your info to info@the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
Oh, my.
Okay. No.
Tyrone, come get your boy, man. Come get him. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hobson, Buckeye legend and all-time leading scorer. I was the third player picked in the 1987 draft, and I went on to win an NBA championship in Chicago. I think earlier on in my career, and actually I'm gonna go back a little bit in high school where we had reel-to-reel. We didn't actually have film that you could set up. We could watch film, but we couldn't edit and cut film up. But by the time I got to Ohio State University, where everything is so big time, we had film that you could watch, plus you could edit and slice and cut film up. When I was able to understand film and understood what I was doing on the basketball court, it helped my game grow a tremendous amount. And just sitting there being able to watch film with my coaching staff or an individual coach, and him pointing out different things, I was able to grow my game and take it to a whole nother level. This is why I created the Hobson Film Lab. I think you have a lot of players today, younger players, who are getting a lot of individual work with their trainers. They're going to practice, working at their game, and they're playing in games, but I don't think they understand the game. And I think this film lab will help you to understand the game. You get the opportunity to sit with me. You can sit down and we're going to discuss. I'm going to edit your film. We're going to sit down and discuss what you're doing right, what you're doing bad. Good offense, bad offense, good defense, bad defense, whatever it is. Jump shot, I'm going to coach your head. I think that's super, super important outside of the individual training that you're getting and the time that you're getting with your coaches and coaching staff in practice and during games. With the Hobson Film Lab, I'm going to teach you awareness. I'm going to teach you how to read certain situations depending on where you are on the floor. I'm going to teach you how, once you beat your first line of defense, second line of defense steps up, how to make plays. Again, it's going to give you the opportunity to understand and learn the game in a way to where you're separating yourselves from everybody else that's playing the game. Click the link to learn more and reserve your spot today, because real development starts when players understand the game.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios. Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Got the rhythm in your hips, yeah, you proving that. Every step, every slide, got the room in the trance. We ain't thinking about tomorrow, we just living this dance. From the city lights to the ocean breeze, we could dance anywhere, bring the vibe with ease. No stress, no fear, just the sound of the drum. When the night comes alive, yeah, we become one. Look, feel the energy rise when we step on the floor. Every beat hit different, always wanting more. No words, just the rhythm, yeah, that's all we need. When I say baila, girl, you follow my lead. If the night never ends, I'm okay with that. In your arms in the moment where we at. Every spin, every touch feels so right. We just dancing through the night. Baila, baila sin miedo, no fear. Body, let it go right here. Baila, 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 feel the sound. Let the rhythm take you now. Baila conmigo, baila, baila conmigo. Don't stop tonight. Move your body to the rhythm, feel the light. Lose control, let it go, hold me dance with me all night. Yeah, man. Love is the answer every time, even when it hard. Yeah, yeah. Them try to break you down, say you're not gonna rise. Talk behind your back, smile up in your eyes, but you stand firm, you not lose your way. Light in your soul, let it shine each day. You coulda fight fire with the fire them bring, but you choose peace, that's a powerful thing. Mama always say, son, guard your heart, even in the dark, let your light depart. No matter what them do, no matter what them say, kindness gonna win at the end of the day. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone, even when you feel like you stand alone. Rise above, don't fall apart, real strength come when you have a heart. Them throw shade but you still plant seeds, water with love, that's all the world needs. Jealousy I burn but you keep your cool, you're not play dirty, you're not follow fool. Every scar tell a story of grace, every trial make you stronger in the race. You not carry hate, that's a heavy load, you choose forgiveness, that's the higher road. Even when it rough, even when it's tough, giving up on love, not never enough. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean One, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Good morning, I think. I don't know. We going to tell in the next couple minutes whether it's a good morning or not.
Yeah. Also, we are in the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, everyone.
Everyone's.
Including Dr. Liddell.
Dr. Baby Girl.
Dr. Baby Girl, Dr. the 1, the 2, and the 3, and all of that, right? Dr. Liddell, good morning. How are you?
Uh-oh. Get off the iPhone.
I'm not even on my iPhone, sir.
Look, I got one word for you. Sauce.
Sorry, we did not get sauce. They
See,
were actually jammed packed.
Look,
yesterday.
see, this
I
is
barely
why.
got my food that I ordered. So
See,
it
this
was
is
a good turnout for Tiffany, but it was a packed house.
you had one job.
One job.
That's it. One job.
I didn't know he was even there until like later on. He came out and was talking to everyone. So
Excuses.
Yeah.
I know. One job.
hey,
job.
sorry.
I talked
one
to her for
job.
2 weeks about one job.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Dr. Liddell, we are excited that your Unfinished Girl Conference is kicking off this week. Share with the listeners and viewers what's going on.
So the Unfinished Girls Conference and Wellness Retreat is just days away. There's still time to get tickets. You can get tickets at the door. And the tickets cover your entry into, if you do purchase the general admission ticket, it does cover your entry into the workshops and the sneaker ball, and it covers your food while you're there. So we are feeding you. That is why it's important to get a ticket if you're coming. The services in the evening will be at Canaan Manifested Word, and those are free to the public. The workshops and the sneaker ball will be held at the Hilton Garden Inn at Levis Commons. So we're going to be out in Perrysburg, and we are going to have a ball. There's a bus, some cars, and people on planes coming from Texas and South Carolina that I know of. There may be more, but they are coming. So I just want Toledo to show up, and let's show Dallas, a good time. But most importantly, if you like me, you've been going and going and going, and this is just an opportunity to come get your cup filled with some good speakers, some out of Toledo and some out of Texas. And most importantly, the Creative Cutie discussions will be live Thursday at 1 p.m. at the Hampton Garden Inn. We will have a live show with panel discussions, and some of our past guests will actually be there. It's going to be a great time.
So they coming by plane, trains, and automobiles, huh?
Automobiles, yes. Get here. Oh, and the Creative Cutie discussion. So we put together a Mother's Day basket, but because both of us were very busy, we forgot to do the drawing. So we still have tickets available if anybody wants to register to win the self-care basket that we do have. I did post a flyer, and we'll post it again so that people can get entered into the drawing. And we're going to just raffle it off at the ball.
Okay. So what can people expect when they go to the Unfinished Girl Conference?
So we will have sessions on learning to find ways to do self-care. What are ways to implement it into your busy schedule? We have Elder Jasmine Pope, who is going to be talking about mental health and ministry. I will be doing a session on, I call it getting naked, but it's an opportunity to just kind of, I know, right? But it's an opportunity just to kind of strip away everything that's bothering you and just really take that time for yourself.
That's why she's
so
been
that
up
your
since
cup can be
4:30.
full.
That's why she's been up since 4:30.
No.
Getting bucket naked.
No, I was working.
I bet you was.
No, I was actually working on conference material.
And see, that's what happened. See, the thing at Jamaican Spice should have been next weekend, because she would have been a finished girl, and then I could have got my sauce right. Now she's still unfinished until like Thursday, so I didn't get my sauce.
Man, well, we appreciate it, Dr. Liddell. We are supporting you 100%. We're going to continue to keep shouting that out this week to get people involved and whatnot, because it's so needed during a time such as this.
Me and Sean gonna crash the red carpet. We gonna do handsome homeboys discussion. The handsome homeboy discussion.
Come on.
Man.
We need everybody out there. And this is for men and women. So even though it's the Unfinished Girl, we do want the men to come out and support as well. So
Right. Absolutely. That's what's up. So have a great day.
yes, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you in the AM.
We not letting you in. You ain't got no sauce. We gonna lock the door.
You won't even be there.
I will be here tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you. Have a great day on purpose.
Wait, real quick. How was your Mother's Day?
Yep. How was your Mother's Day? Yeah.
It was wonderful. My oldest came over late last night, and after cooking for everyone's mom and the Goyas, he came and cooked me a private chef dinner.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Flexing. Okay.
Yeah, he flexed like that.
Did he have sauce on your food? Huh?
Actually, they didn't need sauce the way he cooked it.
Oh, okay.
It was,
All right.
it was steak and potatoes, but the way he made it, it was really nice.
Okay.
With a little suavecito mix he made. So.
Suavecito. Okay. All right.
Is that a word?
No, she just made it up. Unless you know that's what he
Suavecito
does.
is a tequila.
Huh?
Suavecito is tequila.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna look it up.
We have an authentic woman here that can co-sign for that. Very authentic.
Just making up stuff. Yeah, my son made me a creme lemon steak. I go, what? It's the kind you don't need no sauce on. You don't know nothing about that.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank
Baby
you.
Girl.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
I hope you got a lock picking set, because I'm locking you out because you ain't get my sauce.
Man, that is it right there.
Probably be there before you, but okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our food truck week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our food truck week, man, and we got great
Big back activity. Big back activity. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is food truck week, and we are excited for the people that are in the food truck business. And man, the food be smelling good, tasting good, looking good, all of that, man. And we actually have a guest here who I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna call it the taco truck. I'm not gonna call that, but it is a taco truck, and the food is amazing over on the east side. I mean, when I tell you, you're gonna have the itis after eating their food, you're gonna have the itis after eating their food.
I'm ready,
man. So because we don't want to chop it up, we want you to introduce yourself and introduce your food truck. How about that?
Yeah. So my name is Brenda Aranda. Me and my family have been owning the taco truck on the east side of Toledo. It's called Taquiera Otates. We've been running the food truck for, I want to say, like 25, 26 years.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, we've been doing it for a very long time, and it's only seasonal. It's from like March through October, more depending on the weather.
Okay.
And we've been doing it for a very long time, and we love our customers. We have great reviews. We love our customers. We love everything that we do. A lot of people, ask us why we don't have more food trucks and stuff like that, or restaurants. We're like, we don't need it. I don't want to fix anything that's not broken.
Right.
Because if I do have more food trucks, more restaurants, I can't be there physically to be sure that everything is done right. I need to make sure every meal coming out of there is great.
Right.
I have to look at everything.
Right.
I need that peace of mind.
Right.
And I need that relationship with my customers,
Right.
And that's why we are small. We're a small business, and we love it like that.
Now, you said you guys are one of the original taco trucks here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, talk about the name, because I would have messed the name all up. I'd be like, Taco Tata's over on the east side.
It's so Mexican. Mexican. So,
The kumite.
So taqueria is that means like a taco shop, like a place where you get tacos.
Okay.
And Otates is the village where we're from in Mexico. Really, the name is San Jose de Otates, Guanajuato, Mexico. Like that's like
that's
the
the
whole
full name?
state city.
Wow.
That you know what I mean. So it's a very long name. So we just kept it Taqueria Otates.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of people can't say it. They usually say Otates or something like that. So it's okay. But yeah, we come from the bottom of the map. Like my mom, when she was younger, she had, a business down there with her mom. And they used to sell enchiladas down there for a living. And she had a lot of sisters, and they would all sell out of this little building, and they were really famous down there for their enchiladas. And then she came here to the States, I want to say when she was like at least in her 20s or so. And she used to work at a factory, and she went to this soccer game where my dad would go watch soccer players. And she was hungry there, and she was like, man, there's no food around here. So then she just brought like a little stove and stuff and started very small. And I believe she started selling like shrimp cocktails. It's like a cup with like shrimp in it, and it has like the pico de gallo and avocado in there, and ceviche, which is like the same concept. It's like a tostada with like pico de gallo, the shrimp, and crab meat, and it's like all mixed up.
That sounds.
It's really good.
That sounds so delicious.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So she started off small, and then we bought a FedEx truck. We bought a FedEx truck. We bought the FedEx truck for, I want to say, like about $2,300. So, and it's still the same truck that we have.
Wow.
We don't have a luxurious, beautiful truck, but We don't need that.
Right.
It's just as long as the food comes out great.
Yeah.
That's what matters. You know.
I tell people like
Yeah.
the best taco I ever had ever, and I haven't tried you guys yet, so I want you guys to replace it. But I was in somewhere in Mexico. What is
It'll come back to you.
right? But I actually it wasn't even tacos. It was chicken nachos. I actually got left on the ship because I went back to go get some more. And it's a little hole in the wall place. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing fancy about it. But when you go to those places that worry more about aesthetics than the food.
Yeah,
I
that's
want
where it goes
somebody
wrong.
who focus on the food. Yes.
Yeah.
Now with tacos being something like relatively like and people think it's easy to make, what makes your tacos stand out?
The love and the care, like we are on it. We're making sure the food comes out hot. We're like, is this hot? You know, make sure the vegetables are washed. Everything's just done because food is a very delicate thing.
Yeah.
People can get sick, stuff like that. And we just tried our best to manage everything how it's supposed to be done because my mom's like really picky. Like she does not play.
Right. I
She's
bet.
on it.
Yeah, I bet.
That's why she's like, what? You know, people are like, hey, you guys need to get more workers and leave them here, and you guys need to go somewhere and go on a vacation. Like, no, that my anxiety, I wouldn't even be able to relax. I'm like, is this done right? Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And we just love what we do, so it's like it's fine.
Yeah. I was on a business trip in San Diego, California, and I was down in La Jolla, and somebody was like, "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah, let's grab some tacos." So in my mind, when I hear tacos, I'm thinking taco like Taco Bell. So I was like, "Yeah, give me 4 tacos." But then when I got the bag was real heavy. I was like, "Wait a minute, what kind of tacos are these?" And they were authentic tacos, man. I said, next time I'm just gonna order 2. Right. Because it was so much.
Yeah.
That it blew me away. But because like people don't know this, I'm gonna tell you guys, you probably don't know this, but I'm Blaxican.
Okay.
I'm Blaxican. So I'm Blaxican, and so I like to roll with my Latino brothers and sisters, and I love their cooking, man. I love it. Oh my God, I'm telling you guys now, and if you go over on Broadway and eat, man, I'm telling you, especially you.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Especially you. You're gonna be sitting out there in your truck. And you're gonna be smacking on those fingers like you do, and you're gonna be like, cuz you was right.
That led to my next question is hours of operation.
Right. Okay, so we're not open every day.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay.
Because it's just
Too much.
my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousin, and me.
Okay.
And it's like, if we were to have more employees, I feel like, it's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
So our hours of operation have to be cut short. Like, I know there's a lot of food trucks that are open from like 10 to 10.
Right.
There ain't no way.
No way.
Because we still got to clean, we got to wash the dishes, we got to do everything all over again for the next day.
Right.
So that's why it's Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
From 10 in the morning till 6 p.m.
Okay.
Still good hours.
That's still good hours.
Yeah.
That's still good
I mean, I
hours.
have my kids and
Those
stuff.
good taco hours for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We might extend it, but we're not too sure.
Listen, this is gonna blow some of y'all back because I gotta let y'all know. So you heard what she said. They have been in business for a while, and they probably could have took advantage of having more trucks and possibly a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But what you find is that is a family that is serving in their purpose and connected to a promise.
Not worried about
It's about the impact and not about the income.
Yes.
And what we do as African Americans, right? What we do is we so busy chasing the bag, we miss the blessing. So you start off with one little food truck. Next thing you know, you trying to have food trucks all over the city of Toledo, and now you don't
The
give.
recipe's watered down.
You're right,
Yes, the quality
right.
goes
Service
down.
is not
I hope
good.
somebody caught
Right.
that.
Right.
I really hope somebody caught that
That's
because
real.
that's real.
Yep.
That's real.
Because I feel like when you have, not that it's a bad thing, because a lot of people can manage it, I'm not trying to down it, but when you have a lot of businesses in this world, you know how the spirituality works. You become a slave to the system even more,
Right.
Because now you really got to work hard. Like
Right.
we're just getting by. Whatever we need,
Right.
it's fine.
Right.
You know, if we don't have that much money to re-up for whatever, like our where we get our product, they're like, oh no, you can pay us tomorrow. Like we're just blessed. Like
Right.
I mean, which we don't really have that much of a problem to do that, but we don't need more.
Right.
And I just feel blessed with what we have.
Right.
I don't want to become greedy because we could get more restaurants.
Right, if you
But it's
wanted
like,
to.
If we really wanted to, but it's okay. We're fine.
And then another thing, before you ask a question, DJ Impress, another thing, this is how they work. This is why I love, that's why I say I'm Blaxican, right? Because not only am I supporting her business, but the Latino community is supporting young men and women for change.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have embraced me and to allow me to work with their children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's a win-win. And so they're not looking at what I do. I'm not looking at what they do, right?
Right.
But in the Black community, we're so busy competing.
Yes.
Like it's okay to help each other and assist each other. But what we do is we so busy mean mugging each other. We so busy not, because this is what kills me. All the churches that's in Toledo and all the people that get their praise on, right? You mean to tell me you walking around here and doing what you're doing and you don't want greater on your life? But you've been asking God to bless you, and then God send you a blessing and you miss it because it's not packaged right. Newsflash, when God blesses you, ladies and gentlemen, it don't always come with the fancy ribbon or bows.
No doubt.
Right.
You know, so when you pull up to that food truck and be like, oh, it's just a little food truck. No, wait till you eat the food.
Hey,
Yeah.
Right.
Look, so when you see this beard on Wednesday, no. So you said you guys have been in business for how long?
But like I want to say 26.
26.
years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people who go in and out of the food truck business quickly.
Yeah.
For someone to have been in the business for 26 years means they got all their paperwork in, they pass inspections and all of that kind of stuff. So that
much stuff to
that in this, I've been like I'm a DJ, and we've had like events where the health department come in to the event and shut people down on site. So for you guys to be in business for 26 years, that says a lot. I would feel confident going in and ordering two tacos. Trying to gauge how heavy my bag is gonna be. Two or three tacos. You know, I got a big bag, so 2 or 3 tacos. Yeah. So, do you just do tacos, or what else do you guys do?
No,
on
we
the
got
truck?
like burritos
Right.
and tostadas
Yeah.
and quesadillas and lemonades. We're really known for our lemonade.
Yeah,
like
that
our
was-
strawberry lemonade and mango and pineapple and
Mango.
all
Man,
that.
yeah. Yeah, the lemonades are bull.
All right, I'm about
Man,
to, can
yeah.
I'm
He's
putting
trying
my
to put in
order.
an order.
Right, like Jessica, I need a pen, man. I need a pen. 2 chicken tacos, mango
I want
lemonade.
the asada tacos.
The asada tacos.
Yeah.
Those are the most popular.
Yeah.
So,
Those asada
so
What is it? What is a asada
Steak.
taco?
Steak.
It's like chopped up
yeah,
steak.
take chopped up steak. Oh yeah.
You know, with just onions and
Pollo.
Onions
cilantro.
and cilantro.
Pollo.
See,
Pollo. You know what pollo is, man?
what, chicken?
Yes.
I know a little bit of Spanish, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
well, of
but-
course he did.
Yeah.
But I feel like we beat the statistics in a way. Because we did the opposite of what everybody expects us to have more, right?
Right.
So I feel like we beat the statistics of like not having a lot and like being successful in our own way of thinking God has blessed us. You know what I mean? Being successful isn't always, oh, you're at the top and you got all the food trucks and everything. If anything, I feel like, damn, I feel bad because that's a lot of work.
Right.
You know, it's a lot. So I just feel like we're at a good spot.
Yeah, and success isn't always money either.
Or what
It's
people
not.
validate.
Right. You know what I mean? Success to me is happiness.
Yes.
How happy and peaceful are you in what you're doing? You know what I mean? To give you an example, like my mental health business, right? I could have 60 kids. I cut it at like 15 to 20. Very manageable. get to know, really get to know these kids and build a relationship with them and build trust. If I got 60 kids at a couple locations, I got to be over here, I got to be over there, and I can't be as consistent in their life as I want to be. So, I could be making 2 or 3 times what I'm making.
Right, absolutely.
But I'd rather have, instead of that money, I'd rather have that impact on these kids' lives and know, like, don't spread myself too thin, because they call me, after hours, you know what I mean? And I don't want to have 60 kids. I'd rather have 15 kids that I can go check on instead of 60 kids trying to run all over and not being able to make everything. So
right, you're being attentive.
Right.
And that's like for us, like, customer service is like a really big thing. Like, if we don't have good customer service and the food is good, it's like, dang, I don't want to go back. That person, put me in a bad mood or whatever.
Right.
That's the main thing, is treating everyone with love and patience and kindness and goodness and all of the, the fruits of the spirit.
Yeah, the fruits of the
That's what we
spirit.
have to
That's
do.
right. Absolutely.
So, it's like, people are like, well, why don't you get another taco truck? And I'm like, no, because I can't be at 2 places at the same time. That's what I tell them.
Right.
I'm only one person. You can't split me in half.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what I tell them.
Yeah, it's just so let me ask you a question. If I was looking at, I'm just saying, if I was looking to get in the food truck business and I came to ask for your advice, would you give it?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I ask that, because we got too many gatekeepers in our community that won't share the knowledge on how to start something and how to move forward.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
She gonna tell you how to get in the food truck business, but she ain't gonna give you the secret recipe.
I might. I get a couple recipes away to put some food trucks.
No, you gotta keep the secret recipe. Yeah.
That's it. That's it right there. We got to take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to our sponsors, Cassandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, LLC, the Unfinished Girl Conference, the Tabernacle Church, the Fountain Church, Premier Screening LLC, Rhonda Sewell. But before we, But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Give me one foot to wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One foot to wake up. One foot to wake up. Conversations, you heard them here first.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Let me check this email. Today is finally our moment.
LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro.
We finally made it.
Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro.
Man, we up.
Hey, let's stop calling.
What you got, brother?
25 track off. Look at it right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stole. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt
How the
stash.
fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we wanna hear that new Boom clip.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm scared I'm about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drop on.
The track hall got stolen, bro. But the music was in the track hall.
I ain't got no life.
I got a little bitch to get
Spinning that bitch yesterday.
Push get the shoving, I'ma wipe him like a snot. Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West.
already got the drop.
When I said I'm coming, man.
I don't know why I keep putting up with this shit.
Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the house, man. What's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run Ohio, only haters wanna stop me. We turned up. I already got the drop on them. Look, I'ma run it back. The block on them.
We getting beat up out here, boy. Let me see.
Yeah, I will.
Stay down.
He wore the chain on my block, now my homie got the flag on him.
Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song. You them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot then.
God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive. Listen.
God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud. Empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the clouds. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, he prepared a whole store. If he said it, he meant it, I trust what he said. He ain't the God of lack, he the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased his face. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath plan. I don't just survive, I thrive in his hands. Yeah, God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. Words say above all I could ask or think. So I stopped thinking small every time I blink. If he owns the cattle, the hills, the land, why would I doubt what's already in his plan? Pressure tried to break me, pain tried to mold me, but purpose kept pulling, wouldn't let it hold me. I'm blessed in the city, blessed when I leave, blessed when I sow, blessed when I believe. I ain't got a scheme, I ain't got a lie. Favor got my name written front line, from the pit to the palace. Yeah, I testify, he didn't call me up just to get by.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Man, I'm in here learning about the taco truck business, the food truck business, period. Yeah.
Man, she was educating us just that quick.
Yeah.
But that's too much work for me. I'd rather get a kid to business than going through all of that. I'm good. I just stay in my lane. Right.
The real question is like if I came in and wanted to purchase some sauce, Dr. Baby Girl, I would be able to.
In the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Buenos dias, Toledo.
Okay.
Don't get me on my Spanish, man. I took.
You can't speak no Spanish,
bro. Let me tell you something.
Y'all already ain't got no job.
I took Spanish for 2 years in high school.
Oh,
wait, and 2 years in college.
Oh, okay.
And
what'd you learn?
And I know about 6 words.
just enough to pass the test, get a grade.
All right, just true transparency. So what I used to do is I used to sit in college. I sat by the window. And whenever we had the test, I would tape the words to the outside of the window, and I look like I'm pondering, but I'm really like, como te amas, me amo es.
Man, that's what's up. So we were talking off air, and you were asking her some questions, DJ Impress, and
No, so, yeah, we were talking about like the business of food truck or maintaining the food truck and how it's changed. What are some of the changes that you see now from like the beginning when you first started your food truck?
Well, back then they were more lenient. They were more lenient when having a food truck. You just needed your food license. And it was cheaper back then. Now it's like at least $200 to get your license for the food truck.
Wow.
Yes, and also if you plan on doing that, you have to have insurance for food, insurance for the truck as well, and also the fire department is now involved too. So they just want to make sure like all the gas lines are good and the electrical and stuff like that, because there has been a couple incidents where people's trucks have got caught on fire.
And running water. Oh my God.
Yeah,
so
and running
important.
water too. You gotta make sure you got a hot water tank in there with the pump and stuff to be sure that there's hot water in there.
Wow.
Yeah, they check all of that.
Yeah. So in other words, it ain't ninja rig.
Yeah.
Go to a food truck and be like, "Can I get some water?" Like, we don't have no water. Like, you don't have no water. How do you not have water?
Right.
What are you washing stuff with? I'm gonna cancel that order immediately. No,
man.
But yeah. So as far as like the family part of it, tell us a little bit more about the family part. I know you said
Yeah, so we're originally from Mexico. That's why
Okay.
our name is like, you can't even pronounce it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're originally from Mexico, but my parents, they got their residency here. And me and my sister, we have a work permit here. So
Okay.
I'm just hoping, they give us our citizenship or a pathway or even a green card. I'd be happy. It's just where they're like playing right now with the DACA.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's something like where I have faith in God though. Cause if something does happen and we do have to go back to Mexico, I'm gonna just have to kick rocks and I'll be all right. I'll be out of the matrix. I'm gonna be out in nature.
But
in the mountains.
But the sad part about it is how did we get there? That's what's crazy. And so, we were talking about voting. You heard us talking about the voting and whatnot. And, people, hear me now, believe me later. We got to wake up, stay woke, man.
Yeah.
Because this is black and brown people right here.
Yeah.
If they are looking for a way to get rid of you guys, they're already looking for a bigger way to get rid of us.
Right.
Yeah.
One way or the other. And so at this point moving forward, I am not trying to be at odds with people that look like me. I'm like, I just can't.
I'm not trying to be at odds with nobody.
Right, nobody.
But especially our own people. You know what I mean? Again, we if you're not sick and tired of stuff, and I don't want to get political, with you on here, but if you're not sick and tired of the stuff that's going on by now, I don't know. You got a special kind of. You got a special kind. Your heart is missing somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
So,
Somewhere.
I feel like we've been a target for so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a very long time.
What I don't understand is these us as a people, black and brown, have been very productive people in this country.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
With building businesses, building land, building enterprises,
culture.
Yeah, building culture.
Culture.
Oh yeah, culture is the biggest.
Food,
Yes.
style,
Right.
entertainment.
Without that, like
everything.
what else is there? Right?
Casserole. Green bean casserole.
No, thank you. No, thank you with the green bean casserole.
No seasoning, no salt and pepper.
Mashed potatoes, no.
Larry is not here. Okay, all right, I quit. I'm sorry.
No, but seriously, like we have built so much in this country when it comes to business, culture, and relationships, and it's like they don't care. They just throw that out the window. Like they don't matter, and that's the sad part is that we are very forgiving people,
Right.
and to a fault sometimes.
Yeah.
And they don't care. It's like they'll just run right over you, and And it's up to us to put up a fight. And if we're not fighting with each other, not against each other,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I seen this video. And it said, the border isn't just to keep people out. It's to keep people in. It's to keep them in. Do you know the Spirit Airlines? They were operating for 33 years, never without an accident. They started in 1992, and now they stopped.
Wow.
And think of it, Spirit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Jesus, he was here for 33 years.
Right.
So it's like, why is this airline done? What's going on? Is there going to be more airlines that are going to be,
Let's give it a
stop
couple more days
operating?
and see if it right.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like my spirit doesn't feel. There's like something wrong here. I mean, because this isn't our home anyways.
Right.
There's a bigger, better home for us.
Right.
When you're a true follower of Jesus Christ and stuff, you have that faith.
The upper room.
The upper room.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just like when things start going bad, that's when you know Jesus is coming.
Can we talk about that a little bit? Like, how does faith play a part in your life?
Oh,
we talk about this all the time. Right?
Yes. Oh my goodness, God has been so good. The things that I thought I wanted was not it.
Yeah.
Okay, He has taken me out of places where I thought I could never get out. I could never get out, and He co-parents with me. He helps me, and He's just always giving little signs, that everything's gonna be okay. He's always there. The air that we're breathing, he's in and out of us.
Yeah.
So I just feel like with everything that I've been in life, He's put me in here in the United States to be able to experience this life.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't mind if I do have to go back to Mexico if that ever happens. God has a plan. Why would I won't question it ever,
Right.
whatever it is. Because there could be a life down there. There's many people that have made videos that say, people say that Mexico is so bad. It's not as bad as they think. Like, they gave up their DACA because they've been living in fear. And they went down there like, dude, this is even so much better. I feel like I'm out of, the rush of life.
Right.
Over there, everything you're rushing in the morning,
Right.
getting the kids to school. Like, you're on the go, 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 go. Over
Right.
there's more, settle. Like, everything's going to be fine,
Wow.
So it's like, whatever happens, happens. But
Right.
He's helped me. He's helped my family.
Well, just know you have allies over here. Definitely have allies over
Yeah, you definitely have allies, and I just like you said, your spirit. What's going on in the country right now? There should be a vex in your spirit.
Oh yeah.
That you should when you hear and see things, it should make you feel a certain type of way,
The
because
discernment and the wisdom kicks in.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So it's like, man, we got to wake up and realize that that this is serious.
It is.
It's real serious, and I'm afraid because here it is, May, right? And I don't see us up one.
Right.
I don't see us really out there making some noise with seeing people with voter registration and fighting for
trying to make a change.
Trying to make a change. I just don't see that. And then what are we gonna do? Wait to the last minute, and then we like, oh, we only had 5% turnout in this district, and it's like, well, you didn't hop on it back in May.
Right.
You waited till September and thought that you was gonna get all these people signed up. Like, that's too late. You know.
And it sucks for us, for us DACA recipients, because we have to act like citizens. We have to be sure we don't break a law. We have to be sure that we're, really, really good. But we just don't get the opportunity to vote.
Wow.
We're not allowed to vote. Because we're not citizens. We're not registered. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like,
Wow.
dang, I had to do all this, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
And so I know we talked a little bit about and I know it's a whole nother conversation, but getting that pathway to citizenship too, we have to figure out a way to make that more accessible and a lot less difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For people who are actually productive and doing the right things.
Yeah.
So,
The only way you could is if you get married.
Yeah.
Okay.
You put in that petition, you start the process. It could take like 3 to
Sugar
4
mamas for
years.
son.
But that wasn't in the cards for me. I don't want a guy to be able to tell me like, hey, I gave you your papers.
Yeah.
I feel like God's gonna do that for me somehow.
Right.
Because they could throw it in your face.
Right. Yo.
Stop it. That's
What?
Look.
He said,
Look, I'm glad the show getting ready to end. You play too much, man.
He said surrogates for Sean.
we mess with Sean all the time. All right, so tell them once again the hours of
for the food
operation and location.
Yeah, so Taquiera Otates, we are open Wednesday through Sunday, 10 in the morning till 6 p.m. We're located at 708 East Broadway, Toledo, Ohio, 43605. Always check our Facebook page for like closings, early closings and stuff like that, because that's where we really reach out to the public. We got like at least like 19,000 followers on there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that took many years. It didn't happen overnight, you know. And before, like back in the day when we did have Facebook, we really didn't use it. It was always word of mouth.
Okay.
That was how the business, went up, was by word of mouth.
Right.
And then we're like, oh, we gotta use this, and then we would get followers, and then our customers, like, well, we love our customers so much.
Yeah.
They are so good. They are so nice, and So we're on Google too. So if you guys are able to put in a good review, we're on there. We're 4.9 stars.
Ooh,
There's this one guy. There's this one
It's
guy
always
that
one.
ruined it. It used to be 5, but he was like something about somebody was being rude, and I'm the one that takes the order. So I'm like, who? Who was being rude? Because it wasn't me.
All right.
But you have some people.
Yeah, there's always somebody.
That's their whole purpose.
They're just not happy. Yeah.
Trolls.
But most of all of them, they're great reviews on there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You will see me one day this week. I'm trying to figure out which day we're gonna make it happen.
I might be every day.
That 10 o'clock really helps.
That 10 o'clock really helps, don't it?
Yeah,
that really helps. So we got to roll out of here and roll over there together.
Again, we want to thank you for being here. We
thank you,
appreciate it.
That was an honor.
Man, absolutely. I'm telling you, Blaxican. I'm a Blaxican. I'm Blaxican, so I'm telling peoples that you need to go over there and try their food. It is amazing, like amazing. And
thank you.
And I was tight and right, man. Shout out to our sponsors: Jamaican Reggae Kitchen, McCain Insurance and Casualties, Purple Headed Male Lady. I got it finally. Thank you for writing that down, Jesse, because I would have been a tongue twister for me again. It was a great show. We appreciate you guys checking in with us, listening. We want you guys to be involved. We want you guys to call in, be on the video or whatnot. But before we go, we like to say something to you that will motivate you, push you, or encourage you on your way today. DJ Impress, what do you want to say?
We all face fear, but you get to define what fear means. You can forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Also, you can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days.
Mama Sita, what do you want to say?
I would just want to say that we all have to be better. Every single day, there's always a place to be better and to have faith in God. We have to believe in God because He is our healer, our deliverer. He's our provider. We got to wake up and know that He is the one that woke us up, and thank Him. Pray as much as you can, because that is communication with God. If you do not pray and have that relationship with Him, because the church is in our body, it's the temple, it's the Holy Spirit that resides in us. So in here, it's not always a physical building, but it's good to be in fellowship.
Right.
And just try to be positive as much as you can, because this world will bring you down with it. Because this world and God are enemies. They do not get along. Okay, so you gotta pick and choose where you want to go, and don't sit on the fence either, because the devil owns the fence.
No doubt.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
So, hold on real quick. Somebody said, "Is that my taco truck lady?" That's what's up.
Jesse, what do you want to say?
Same thing I say every day. Make sure you follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind. Go to the website, the419grind.com/shop, and get your Juneteenth shirts. Make sure you follow the sports show at winnerlosesports.com.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day on purpose. And remember, you are the head, not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Go be great today. We love you. We out. Peace.
Take the gift from everywhere you go. like the apostles did, yeah, we gon' ride. Let's go. Tell the whole world how we changed our lives. Let's go. Out the four walls, man, the
Toledo,
church outside.
rep your city. Visit us online at the419grind.com.